texture, the sweetened aroma, the grainy surface, the creamy inside. Baked delights have their trademark characteristics that can lure all foodies. And the ingredient that's the base for all these addictive goodies is wheat. As if a tribute to that wholesome grain, this place is quite simply and unfussily named Top Wheat.
I'm in Mylapore, a small place exactly at the intersection of North Mada Street and Sannidhi Street. If you still find Top Wheat difficult to locate, all you have to do is look for this important landmark called Ambika Appalam Depot, which incidentally runs this bakery.
இந்த கடை வந்து பக்கத்திலே ஷிஃப்ட் ஆகிடுது அம்பிகா அப்பளம் டிப்போன்னு. அப்போ இந்த கடை வேக்கன்ட் பொசிஷனில் வந்தபோது பேக்கரி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலான்னு ஐடியா வந்தால் டாப் வீட் பேக்கரின்னு ஆரம்பித்தோம். அண்ட் ஸ்வீட்ஸும் சேர்ந்து ஆரம்பித்தோம். இது வந்து ஒரு 10-12 வருஷமாக ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கோம். அம்பிகா அப்பளம் வந்து ரொம்ப வருஷமாக இருக்கும்.
With a famous supermarket for an owner and traditional Mylapore for its location, it's but natural for Top Wheat to also sell products like the murukku, kadala urunda, paniyaram, yellurunda and more.
My mom, who lives in Bangalore, doesn't really have to fret about making murukku, tatta and yellurundas for festivals and functions. All she has to do is make a phone call and pester me to come here, buy them and send them across. It is annoying, not because I have to travel all the way from Perungudi to come here, but because I have to buy them for others and not me.
I'm a happy girl today because I'm here to eat them all. The moment I entered, my eyes were fixed on the marble cake. 1. I was intrigued by the way the surface looked like the design on a marble floor. 2. The cake was eggless. So promptly I picked the square cake.
I like this marble cake mainly because it has no cream. It feels light and it's not overtly sweet. The texture is very podi like, you know what I mean? And it has two of the oldest flavors, vanilla and chocolate. Old is gold indeed.
இந்த ஸ்வீட் ஸ்டாலில் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சதே மார்பிள் கேக் தான். நாங்கள் இங்கே எப்போவுமே இந்த டெம்பிளுக்கு வரும்போது எங்கள் ஃபேமிலியோடு நாங்கள் இங்கே தான் வருவோம். நான் ரொம்ப என்ஜாய் பண்ணி சாப்பிடுவேன். ஏன்னா ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாகவும் இருக்கும், ரொம்ப டேஸ்ட்டாகவும் இருக்கும். எங்கள் ஃபேமிலி எல்லாருமே இதை ரொம்ப என்ஜாய் பண்ணி சாப்பிடுவாங்க.
One bakery product that I can never say no to, but I've always wanted to avoid to watch my waistline is butter biscuits. And here I found it all the more difficult to say no because the butter biscuits came with irresistible cashews.
The smell of butter is so overpowering and every bite tastes like you have a handful of cashews in your mouth. Now if you have a sweet tooth like me, make sure you don't pack them and stock them at your place because you'll only end up making a meal out of them.
Just when your tooth hurts with the overdose of sweet, it's time for you to switch to something karam. And I always like it when the spicy snack is nice and big. Here, it's also artistic and appetizing. Yes, I'm talking about the murukku.
Only during Kalyanams you get such big murukkus. Now with places like Top Wheat, you get them over here and you don't have to wait till a Kalyanam where the caterer will purchify a murukku for you. The ones made at home are generally smaller in size, about the size of my palm, and I like it when the murukku is a lot spicier. It's fun when it's karam and karakku murukku. Maybe that's why it's called murukku.
Now with that short break from sweets, my teeth feel better. So let's get back to devouring the rest of the sweets. Sweets using jaggery are plenty in our city, from sakra pongal to payasam, which are quite easy to prepare. Some of the difficult ones are kadala urunda and yellurunda. And another important factor is that these delectable urundas are made when the dough is hot. Otherwise, the dough hardens into one big solid mass.
This kadala urunda is more like the chikkis that are very famous in northern India. Initially it's hard to bite into, but then later it's quite sticky and gooey because of the vellam. Now you need to really love peanuts to like this sweet. As for me, I like peanuts only when it comes to this sweet. Now this yellow rinda has all the sesame seeds that stick together because of the vellam. It's called karuppu yellow over here, and once you bite into it, the seeds will spatter and you'll have fun chewing this grainy sweet.
Sometimes the tiny seeds get stuck in between your teeth and it's best to wash it all down with a nice beverage. The best option here is badam milk.
Rich with nuts and chilled with ice, this badam milk leaves you completely satisfied like you just finished a 3-course meal. It's time you enjoy a 3-course meal on the show. Just answer this week's Feeding Frenzy question.
What are lollipops named after? A. Flavored popcorn, B. Racehorse, or C. Toffee apples? Send in your answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.